You fried. You say the meatloaf said, nah, not yet.
Like, not quite. Nope.
That's what's up. So you back at work now, huh? How's that been going for you?
It's cool. I guess I can't complain. It's a reason for me to get up out the house and quit trying to just try to get back to normal in some kind of capacity. But
Normacy. It's not the same anymore.
It's never gonna be the same. I don't believe. I can't see us walking around in masks all the fucking time though. That's my thing. I know, cause that ain't gonna work for me. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. I can't. They had me messed up with that. My glasses was too. I felt like I needed to have some windshield wipers on my shit all day just to wipe the steam.
Shit, nah, you can't wear glasses and be kicking.
You can't.
Bitches now.
That hot ass breath be blowing them bitches up. Foggy doggy.
Well, I know J.O. said he got the kids, but I don't know if he's still supposed to be getting. I thought he was supposed to be getting on. But we ain't about to wait for nobody because nobody got time to wait for nobody. Want to roll this blunt up. Do what it do.
Man. Sounds like a good plan. Let me see what I can scrounge up.
How the kids doing?
Oh, they doing cool. My oldest just got a job at Amazon, so he about to start that soon.
Okay.
Then the youngest one trying to get a job. I don't know how he think he about to get a job at Chick-fil-A. He said they started at 14. I said, I ain't never heard. Like, I know they like Jesus and all, but I don't know about the 14-year-old work experience.
How old is he?
He about to be 15 in like a few weeks.
Oh,
like,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
July 12.
I got to be at least 16.
I mean, I know some places do let you do a 15, but it's like over the summer, you can only work, a certain amount of hours. You just can't work during the school year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know that's possible, but I just didn't think that Chick-fil-A would be the one. But yeah, he's applying for that. I say go for it. So
it don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, all they can say is no.
That's all they can say is no, and then fine, go to another one. Shit.
Yep.
Well, did you see Dave Chappelle?
Yep. That was nice. I liked it. I felt exactly what he was saying too, and that was my thought process. Like, why do you feel like everybody needed to be out in the front lines just to make sure that everybody saw them out there? Like, I feel like you were making them targets at that point. Now you got celebrities out here being mobbed by fans who now losing the point of the Black Lives Matter movement. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like that it was a time and place for everything. And I just don't feel like some celebrities needed to be in that type of life.
Right. Well, I definitely understand what he said, though, because, I mean, my thing is, did you see what Don Lemon said first? Did you see what the reason that he, basically, I guess he said one of the reasons why he did the special?
Right, because he called him out.
Yeah,
but I didn't see what Don Lemon said.
Well, Don Lemon didn't say Dave Chappelle, but he did call out celebrities. And he was saying, hey, where's all the celebrities at? You know what I mean? Why aren't you guys speaking up? What's going on? And in my opinion, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with what he said. You know what I mean? Now, I understand what Dave Chappelle is saying. For somebody like Dave Chappelle can say that, though. You know what I mean? Like, there's not too many people who can say what Dave Chappelle, you know what I mean? Because Dave Chappelle has done a lot of things for free, a lot of free concerts. He's been a lot of places, and he's always been there. So I can understand him feeling, maybe taking it personal if Don Lemon said his name, but he didn't say his name.
Okay.
And I don't think it was really that Don Lemon wanted to hear. Well, I mean, we did want to hear because we want them to speak up. You know what I mean? You the motherfuckers, right? You the motherfuckers.
Something.
Right.
I don't expect them to be out there on the street. Some I do, but no, some I don't. I really don't.
Well, I mean, honestly, it ain't even about being on the streets. for real, it's about, just putting your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be out there in the streets protesting, but shit, man, I'd rather see you, do what old boy did and start a fund and put $1 billion into a fund and, give back to the community, personally, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. You don't have to just do something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But on top of that, when he talked about, I think that was really the main point of what his discussion was just, this isn't the time for celebrities to be talking. You know what I mean? Like, these young people and the streets is going to do all the talking for us. So, and so far, so good. Haven't seen too many riots lately, but there's still been a lot of protesting and a lot of, positive reinforcements to the things that we're doing. So, that's dope. But yeah, I just wanted to get your take on that because I thought it was powerful.
Oh, definitely.
Because he was saying he did say some things that did resonate and needed to resonate with some people.
I love how he always breaks it down so they can fully understand. He always get a good example, a good white example that brings home the point. Yeah, just to make it plain.
When he was talking about Chris Darden and the other guy, I didn't know that they were, Army vets and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he blew the lid off with that one.
Yeah, because I didn't know old boy got fired for, telling on his co-worker. But speaking of that, did you see, I believe her name is, it's not Carol, it's like Carol, but she's an ex-police officer, and she was on the call with another police officer, and the police officer was choking a black man. A white police officer was choking a black man. And she pulled that police officer off of that black man. Now, this shit happened 12 years ago.
Yeah. Black chick, I remember.
Yep. And they took her pension. They fired her and everything else. And she didn't do anything wrong. All she did
just because she didn't follow the code. That's what the fuck she did wrong. She didn't follow the code. Nigga, it's a brotherhood. If you ain't with us, you against us. It's as simple as that.
And like she even got sued. Like the cop that did the choking that she took off the guy, he sued her and won. Sued her for defamation.
Oh wow.
And won.
So he made sure they put her under the ground.
So she's still fighting. One thing I can say is that now, I see it on the Breakfast Club. That's how I was enlightened to it. She was on the Breakfast Club this morning, and she had about an hour where she talked about the whole situation and how, she's just really been kind of blackballed and how they're really not trying to, like right now, they're still trying to settle it. But I guess, the settlements, like they told her that they wanted her to, quit talking and, to be quiet so they can get the settlement to go through or, whatever. And she's just been like, she's been going through so much. She said last September they were homeless. Like she was living in her fucking car. You know what I mean? Like you go from being a police officer to living in your car. You know what I'm saying? She got kids and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, it goes to show that code is something that, that has to be destroyed. You know what I mean?
Gotta go.
Period. Because, it was just sad. And then, once again, by her being a black woman, how they doing her. They just doing her dirty. You know what I mean? Because she's a black woman. You know what I mean? They're just treating her like shit. So, hopefully, I know she got to GoFundMe now. I think the shit was at like 25,000. I mean, the shit, she was only looking for 25,000. But I think since, because I know they posted, I posted it, I believe. The Shade Room posted it. Of course, the Breakfast Club posted it. So I know the last I seen, she was at probably like 65, 70,000. You know what I mean? So, that's good because shit, she ain't got no income. You know what I mean? And she said her pension right now, had she not been fired, her pension right now would be round about 800,000.
Wow.
12 years of pension. You know what I'm saying? She said 800.
Wow. That is so sad. And then you out there just struggling. just because you don't want to break the code. It's right is right, wrong is wrong. You are not above the law. Who are you? And the fact that people actually get these jobs thinking that they're gonna make a difference. What difference are you making if this is the oath that you take? Unless you're going in there and purposely to infiltrate and become a mole so that you can get us evidence that is like, that can't be disputed. Like, unless you have that type of agenda going in, then you are the fucking police officer. You support exactly whatever the fuck the other ones do. You have to. Otherwise, your livelihood is gone.
Yeah, like she said, because she said the same thing. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
That shit crazy.
I mean, that's what it boils down to. And it just seems like when you're a police officer, that shit don't matter. Wrong doesn't matter. If you're wrong, that shit don't matter. Period. They're going to kill you, shoot you in your back. They don't give a fuck. So like I said, that was something that I was in line to today on the Breakfast Club when I seen her interview and, what she was talking about and how right now, with the climate of today, it's just, a lot of shit is coming to the surface. You know what I mean? A lot of shit is coming out and, people are starting to really see the police for what they are, black and white people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's more black people always knew. It's just that these white people are starting to see now, like, God damn.
It be so funny because some of them be trying so hard not to see it. They will find any fucking loophole to make them motherfuckers right for whatever the fuck they doing.
Oh yeah.
What did I post today? I think I posted something about. Hold on, let me look real quick. I swear to God, I didn't even respond. I told you I can't respond to craziness. Like, I'm gonna let you leave your little supremacist thoughts to yourself and you wallow in that. I ain't responding to that bullshit. Where is it? Hold up. God damn it. It was something driving on the freeway, car driving on the freeway. Hold up, I'm about to find this shit. But like I said, either way, they do not want to acknowledge the fact that these motherfuckers be fucking up. And it's like at the end of the day, they really be fucking up a lot. And
they hired guns, hired killers.
Goddamn standards that we do.
They're hired killers, and they hired to kill us. Not to kill nobody else.
Specifically, black people though. Just specifically us. Why though? Like, what did I do to you?
I know that's the $1 million question.
Yeah, but I don't understand. That shit, it blows me away. They hold so tight to their supremacy and just want to just make it seem like it's so simple. All he had to do, if he would have just did this simple thing, it would have been just fine. God damn it, where is that post? Come on now. Is this it? Okay, this is what it was. It said, being black is staying in this position because you don't want to pass the police car and get pulled over for no reason. You wouldn't understand those problems though. And it's a picture of a car driving behind a police car. A nigga ain't trying to drive past no police car for real, unless a police car is going ridiculously slow. I'm not about to pass that motherfucker for what? Because he's looking for a reason to pull me over. And if the white dude responds and said, the problem is the tags have already been run. If they want to get you, they will get you.
Nigga, that's not the point.
It really isn't. The point is, why the fuck do I even have to be that goddamn cautious around a goddamn police officer? This is the reason why I took the fucking tags off the front of my car. Because I don't want to have to even think like that. Like, the fact that we don't have to do that no more is a blessing. I don't want to have to keep on dealing with y'all motherfuckers from the front, back, side to side every time I see you. This shit crazy. You be making up shit just to pull my ass over and find something. An attitude, anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. That they have ran your shit already and everything else. But the fact of the matter is, like you say, just because I have to tense up. I mean, most black people, in my opinion, if you don't have PTSD when you see a fucking police car flashing lights behind you, you ain't mine. We probably can't. We probably can't even vibe. We probably not on the same level.
Problems. Like your life, you like Candace Owens.
Right.
I can assume you're Candace Owens. You're in the suburbs. You're confused. You don't have my experience. You don't know my life. Hell no.
If you don't get the jobs when you see the police pull up behind you, I can't trust you, nigga. You work for the feds. Like, nigga, you gotta have, nigga, you work for the feds. I can't trust you, bro.
Real shit.
So what you think about Aunt Jamimah?
I get it. But I just feel like these changes are so minor in comparison to what we really need to be doing. We can focus on this little shit later. I don't give a fuck about a goddamn pancake box because of the shit banging, goddammit. Take the bitch off just like y'all did with KFC and what the hell? The Indians. Y'all just took the fucking Indian off the logo, turned to a C. Change the bitch up and keep it moving. I'ma still get the goddamn cake mix. I mean the pancake mix and eat my breakfast in the morning. I just don't think that this shit really matters. What the fuck does that do for me? It ain't putting no reparations in my pocket.
No, I definitely don't put no reparations, and that's the bottom line, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's what we need. Now, I did see that I think they just passed some type of bill in California that they're supposed to be looking into giving African Americans reparations. Now, but I think that would only be in California. That wouldn't be in every state. So I had to look a little bit more into it, but I definitely seen that Cali is trying to, push some type of, because you got to realize there's already a bill in the Senate that was proposed a few years ago about reparations, where they were supposed to be looking into it, doing research on what would be the best way to give us reparations. And once again, they want to give us programs and shit like that. You know what I mean? But no, we need money. We need cash, money, equality, money. Period. That's the only way we can see equality. Because the only equality that white people see, the racist white people, most of them, they see money. Everybody sees green. You know what I mean? And if you got green just like he got green, it don't really even matter if you black, white, purple, green. They don't give a fuck. As long as your money's spent like his money's spent. You know what I mean? So, reparations is definitely something that we need. But until they start cutting them checks, every little bit counts, I guess. That's how I look at it. Hey, you want to take that racist shit off? Fine, take that shit off.
Right, take it off. But, what the fuck? What else are you doing? What else are you doing besides taking Aunt Jamimah off of the box and Uncle Ben off the box? What are you doing? Are you putting some of the funding towards some NAAs? I don't know. What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing outside of just an image that you're trying to say that, oh, we understand, we're so compassionate with the blacks now, we're going to take this racist image off. Okay, so how much of the proceeds of your profits are now going to black resources? Please show me those records. That's what I want to see. I just think it's so minor that it's just something to do for us to shut up for right now. That's what I feel like it is.
Yeah. I can see it being something like that. Shut the fuck up, and But because I think the only reason they did it is because I did a post. A singer did a post on TikTok where she literally broke down the history of Aunt Jamimah.
And I saw that. I get, like I said, I get it. But do that with something, I don't know. I'm looking for reparations. And I apologize that I want to be hungry, but like that. But I feel like if we had the right mindset with the right type of people, if we did get reparations, that money could be invested wisely. We could get these communities that we're looking for. I could have my little Africa in East Cleveland. I could have that. And I already have this vision already in my brain. I just need the money to get executed. So if we did have, I just want some way for us to be able to get the same opportunities a white person would get. Even if it was to say that you're going to let us go ahead and get some loans. I don't know. If we can come up with a sufficient business plan that we are automatically approved, regardless of credit. Like we need to get some ventures going, something. We need some trust going, set up. We got to get something shaking. Did you see that little article about Atlanta where they had some city in Georgia somewhere for like $1 million or something like that up for sale?
Yeah, I did see that shit. Yeah.
Little stuff like that. I mean, we can start there. I mean, these Chinese people come in all the time creating whole towns and have whole distribution systems. The Jewish people it's just amazing how many groups come together and we cannot. And that just disappoints me so much.
But one of the reasons we cannot is we have individuals out there like Terry Crews. Did you see what Terry Crews said about?
I did. I saw that today. I think I saw it all on your page. Was this an update that you posted today?
That was an update. That because he just had an interview today, a new interview. But he said that like last week, last week is when he posted it. He posted it on Twitter.
Yeah.
And today he just reiterated it. And listening to what he said, I just can't agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, first off, I don't believe in no black supremacy. I don't believe that, if blacks get equality, we're going to be like, we're going to be black supremacists. Get the fuck out of here.
We never was. We had the opportunity to have equality and y'all burned it down. So it was never black supremacy then. It was us trying to create something for us so that we could have something because y'all don't want to give us nothing.
But see,
keep telling us we lazy.
But see, individuals like Terry Crews doesn't see that or understand that. You see what I'm saying? So you got niggas like him who are going to be on the other side. Like when he was talking about black supremacy, I think he was talking about something. I don't know if it was apartheid or something that happened in overseas. I think in Africa, where at one point in time it was blacks against blacks, and it was like the more elite blacks killed off the less elite blacks or the weaker blacks or whatever. And he was saying that that's the mentality that he doesn't want us to have or he doesn't want us to take when it comes to trying to get racial equality, or basically saying every nigga ain't gonna be able to rock. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, unfortunately, Terry Crews, that's just how it goes. Because like he said, most of the people who tell him that he ain't black or he canceled or whatever are militant black people. Yes, militant black people look at you as a threat, nigga, because first off, you have a white wife, okay? Second of all, you seem like you'll die for that white bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's your wife, so I guess, you will die for her. But I'm just saying, you're a black man, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you care less about black people. It's about understanding and having empathy for white people. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's why we are going to be split. And there is going to be niggas that ain't going to be able to go, or niggas that's going to have to get shot down in the streets or whatever. Because if you're not with us, then you against us. And if you against us and you black, then basically you like a traitor. Like we can't, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't, we can't let you in because we don't want to kill you for being a traitor. So we rather just say, you stay over there with your white wife, and when we have our meetings, you can't come. That's just what it is.
He's the mole. We can't. That's indeed true. He's the mole. I can't trust you because you're gonna run and tell the other side the plan.
But
the other side is always connected to you. Yeah, I can definitely see that. But he has to be that way. Again, that's his wife. He got to support his wife. So that's 50%.
Exactly.
But she is not all white. She got a little tinge. She got a little soft baby tinge of blackness in her. Did you see her nose? That's a black nose. Well, she got a strong ass face.
I've seen his wife, right? Because I looked at her the other day. I don't know, because we were talking about it. So of course I looked her up, and she definitely has some.
She has a very strong face.
Right, but
She
I think
a big ass face award for real.
I think one of her parents was one of her parents was white, one of her parents was black.
Okay.
But as you can see, she didn't get the melanin. You know what I mean? Like she missed the melanin. So she may have got some of the features, you know what I mean? But she missed the melanin. So melanin is what gives you your
she get the pass. She didn't pass the paper bag test.
She ain't got no melanin. So she ain't got no melanin, and that means she's more white than she is black. You know what I mean? Her mentality is more whitewashed than it. For real, because if it wasn't, then he wouldn't be talking the way he talking. He would be talking some other shit. Because he would be talking what his wife is. You know what I mean? She wouldn't be telling that nigga that. First off, he came out against Gabrielle Union, which I'm definitely not a Gabrielle Union fan, but at the same time, she a black woman, and he lightweight threw her under the bus. So that just goes to show, like, nigga, you could give it, like, you know what I'm saying? And then comes back out and apologizes, talking about my wife told me to. Your wife probably didn't tell you to do shit. You probably just did it because you was getting so much backlash from your publicist and from people and from other black people that you just probably just came out and just was like, you know, I didn't mean it like that. But you did mean it like that.
Another movie next season from the weigh-ins, so they told me to apologize.
I want to be in White Girls too, so I gotta apologize. I want to be driving around in a convertible singing white songs again. That's what I want to do. So once again, I don't knock Terry Crews. I mean, you know, he's a funny actor, whatever. But you know, his stance as a black man is just doesn't align with ours. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. So that means you can get mad when niggas tell you that you're not black or that you're not part of the coalition, but nigga, you just not. I'm sorry, you just not. Now, if you do, cause see, I'm gonna tell you another thing and I ain't gonna say from experience, but from what I've seen, it seems like when black men get with white women, instead of them trying to make their white women more blacker, it's like their white women make them more whiter. You know what I'm saying? It's like instead of them being like, yo, you my wife, but look, we on this shit right here. I'm black as fuck, and this is what the fuck I'm about. And her being like, all right, baby, fuck it, we on that shit. We gotta be out here protesting. It don't be like that. It seems like the nigga get with the white chick, and she be like, look, man, this is what it's
Come on, we have to go over here and do this, babe. Babe. Come on, babe. We're not on that, babe. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on.
Right. Exactly.
Let me get some bad, babe. Come on. Let me show you what to do. Come on.
Her whiteness is like her whiteness overpowers his blackness. That shit is retarded. I don't know how that happens, but you know, the whiteness overpowers the blackness, and that should never happen. But that seems like what
I don't understand. I just don't understand it. Period. And I don't even know if your cousin even answered that question for me. Let me know if he did, because I was always curious. I said my confusion with the interracial relationship is when it comes down to shit like this, how is it that they understand your struggle? Like, how do you have a conversation and explain to them the rage that's going on when you first found out about George Floyd and you wanted to go out and protest and the white people were sitting back like, oh, well, he didn't do anything. Initially, the white folks wasn't on it. So it's like, yeah, y'all came in later on the bandwagon and shit like that, but if this is your spouse, that initial reaction that you get and not the one that says, oh, well, we got to see the whole story and get all the facts first before we start placing blame, that part. Like, how do they understand that? You don't understand how I feel about this. You don't know where I come from. So how is it that you can identify with me right now? So I don't know. To me, that part is confusing to me. So I just don't understand how they can interrelate. I don't get it.
You know, it's just I think it's, you know, I guess love. I guess that's what it boils down to, love.
Cause I'm about to be in the house talking shit all day, and I'm about to be looking at your ass sideways. At some point, if you say anything left.
It's like, oh, you on the police side, huh?
Right. What the fuck you mean? So if it was me, you wouldn't give a fuck. Bitch. I'm like that. I mean, I want to be on that. Any move.
Right. But no, I man, listen. It's crazy because old girl was talking about when it came to the cops, because they were like, well, what can we do? Should it be different type of training for the police or whatever? And she was like, that shit starts at home. That shit starts at home. So there's no way you can tell me that unless this white person was literally, unless your wife or his wife was literally raised in like fucking Morris Black or like Garden Valley. And when I say raised, I mean from the day she was born until she got on her own. You know what I'm saying? Until she got her own money because her parents couldn't afford it. So she had to save up and buy a car and move out on her.
Oh, Lord. And she got weed from the girl who got all the weed. She know how to do nails.
Exactly.
You know how to stay on point.
All that shit. Like, you would think she's black when you see her. Like, oh, yeah, she hood to the motherfucker.
Like, yeah, bitch, I know your ass is DNA all the way. Yeah, okay.
Then that's different because, she was, you could say the bitch was raised around black people, period.
Right.
She wasn't in no trailer park. She wasn't in the suburbs. She
might have had a different type of struggle, bitch. You had to live in the hood with your white ass. So he was over there just beating your ass just because you was the white bitch in the hood.
Probably whooping your ass on the regular. She had to learn how to fight.
Because, yep. She ain't scared of no bitch. She ready to work with anybody.
Fucking around, learn how to fight. Got a couple black girlfriends, and boom, that was it. But other than that, I can't trust her. If she was raised in fucking Pepper Pike somewhere out there, ain't no way in hell she ain't racist. Okay, she racist as fuck.
Not at all.
She live out there to get away from niggas. Okay?
Exactly.
So, if she's raised out in the fucking suburbs, nigga, she has no idea of your struggle and gives a fuck about it. Now, she probably like that dick, from what I understand.
That's
white
about it.
Black meat. So, that's probably one reason that they stick around.
I'm certain.
And then niggas probably be like, bitch, I'm mad at the motherfucker. They be like, whatever, honey. They be like, yes, baby.
Whatever. You want me to make you something to eat?
Right. Later on, we about to have sex. Ah!
Oh, my Lord. Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah, that's a totally different story, though. I was going to try to get Tony Sparks on the line, though, because he had some shit to say the other day about interracial dating on Facebook.
Tony Sparks.
I don't know if you met Tony. Tony was he started. We all kind of started together. He was on like the first show, but his ass was wearing a onesie and a blazer. So we was like in some type of.
Wait! You said he had on a onesie.
The nigga had on a onesie, a blazer, and a sock hat, and that was his first and his last episode. We was like, nigga, what the fuck? No, bro. Like we here to talk, not to.
Oh, Lord. Well, that was his bait. You gotta have a lure. Sydney got the beef.
That's what it was supposed to be.
The lure for the marketing.
That's what it's supposed to be. But like I said, and then one day me and Jay came over his house for something, and the nigga came to the house, nigga had his shirt off. We like, motherfucker, put your shirt on, man. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Two niggas walking in the house, motherfucker, you got your shirt off?
Lord. That's funny.
That's funny. You didn't know we was coming. It's not like we popped up, nigga. We called you before we was coming. That was your cue to put your shit on.
He just hilarious. That's what his problem is. He's just hilarious.
He's a funny guy. So anyways, what else? Did you hear about, I want to go back. Do you remember back in September when the two little kids came up missing and the parents went to Hawaii? The parents went to Hawaii. I know you probably remember hearing about the chick in Hawaii and them having to go arrest her in Hawaii and shit like that.
I remember this. I don't remember the detail, but it sounds so familiar. But what happened?
So, because I have been keeping up with this shit because I knew these motherfuckers killed their kids, first and foremost, right?
Your ass is in Hawaii. Why your kids is missing? Yeah.
Listen, their kids been missing since September, Tasha. You hear me? since September of last year. Okay? Since September of last year. Okay, so when I was working, I remember being like, looking this shit up, like, how are these motherfuckers still missing? Right? And then on top of that, how are the parents going to fucking Hawaii? And the police just let these motherfuckers go to Hawaii and kick it. So anyways,
the privilege.
The two missing children were discovered at the current husband's Idaho home. And I knew they was going to be found in one of their houses because they couldn't find them nowhere else.
In the freezer? Or they had buried them somewhere in the back.
I don't know. I got to read the whole thing. I didn't read what, I just know that they, more than likely they were buried. More than likely.
That's crazy. Your kids.
I'm quite sure they were buried.
How the fuck do you look at your kids and kill them?
Well, on top of that, from what I understand, they were part of, because, listen to this shit. Make this shit even weirder. The wife's previous husband passed away from mysterious circumstances. I guess like a heart attack or something like that. And then the guy's previous wife passed away from some type of mysterious circumstances or some crazy shit like that. So both of their previous spouses passed away on some crazy shit.
So they on some, what was that little Netflix You? They on that You shit. Crazy asses.
Some cult shit. That's what they're on. Some cult shit. Some cult shit.
Cult. Okay.
That's supposedly what they own. So that's why they supposedly killed the kids. And
them niggas crazy.
Crazy than the motherfucker.
Gave them niggas some Jesus juice and sent them on to glory for a whole year.
A whole year, Tasha.
That's crazy as hell. Yo, kid, I don't understand that. And you just gone about your business. Ain't you supposed to go somewhere to the big place in the sky once you kill the kids as a sacrifice? What are you doing? Why? What are all these sacrifices for? What are you doing? Them niggas is crazy. That's all I know. They just got there. It's why I can't deal with them. I can't. They're fucking crazy. They're weird.
Like I said, I just looked at the white privilege in it for real. Like, how the fuck can your kid let that be you and me, Tasha, and our fucking kids are missing, and we like, yo, we about to go to Hawaii.
The thought of it, the fact that Facebook can give me an ad after I just thought about some Jordans, the police will be at the fucking door ready to kill me, Breonna Taylor style, rest in peace. Because I thought about it. Come on. No. That shit is crazy.
White privilege at its fucking finest.
That's crazy.
White privilege.
There's no way.
So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because that just blew my mind. Because when I seen that, I was like, I knew it. I knew the motherfuckers was, because I knew the bodies was going to be found somewhere on the premises. I knew that.
Yeah,
got in town too quick, and there wasn't no evidence, so it wasn't like, oh, we seen tire tracks leading here, or there were footprints. Nah, y'all, this shit was too clean. So they might even bury them in the basement or some dumb shit like, some crazy shit like that.
Over the ass, crazy.
See what white people do. See, white people, they really be trying to get away with murder. I can see what they probably did was they probably busted up their whole basement floor. You hear me? Cause see the husband.
The movies.
The husband probably knew how to do concrete or some shit. Busted up the whole basement floor, buried the bodies under the basement, and then reconcreted the whole basement. Yes. Like, we good, baby. We good. They never find them. We good.
Never. I can see it. You ain't got to tell me nothing. I already know. And I got 2 movies showing that shit with the blueprint. So, no, yeah.
All it took was a detective to come down there and be like, hey, wait a minute. This floor is like 2.5 centimeters higher than what the plans say they are. Let's go ahead and dig this shit up.
It's going to have to be a real super sleuth. That nigga going to have to get the ruler.
Right. This floor.
No.
Right.
This is not the correct measurements.
No, definitely not. Break this floor up.
That's hilarious.
So, that's wild. But going on to some wild shit, because there's wild shit going on.
Every day.
What about these people getting found hanging? What's up with this shit?
That's my thing. So, I gotta get a gun. And the minute these motherfuckers start hanging around, will it be? Nigga, I'm going out in a shooting spree because I gotta make sure that y'all niggas ain't gonna get me first, goddamn it. How the fuck these niggas just getting away? When is y'all just doing this shit in the middle of the goddamn night, just getting random motherfuckers that just catch up the street? Like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody hanging themselves. Y'all niggas is getting these motherfuckers, tying them on these goddamn trees and just going back to sleep. How? That shit is scary. That's scary as fuck. When that shit first started happening, like a daily thing, I'm texting my son, nigga, it's 12 o'clock. Like, you good, nigga? I ain't heard from you in like 2 hours. You good? I'm like, I'm dead ass though. Like, I don't know. This shit is crazy.
What's so crazy about it, Tasha, is that there's no footage of nobody doing nothing.
Nothing.
I feel like this is either the government doing some shit or it's definitely the police department doing some shit. Because there's cameras every fucking where.
Satellite.
Right.
Everywhere.
Cameras are everywhere. So there's no way that 4 people could have been hung in public. One of the people was hung across the street from City Hall. Across the street,
right?
City Hall.
You know that's on a public street. That's just downtown.
City Hall has cameras on it. The whole downtown is surrounded with cameras.
Come on.
But nobody has seen nothing, no footage of anything.
Right. I believe it.
So they say they're trying to start a race war. The reason that I don't believe that shit is because the race war been started and they've been winning. So what are you talking about? They're trying to start a race war.
Y'all the only motherfuckers allowed to have guns. So like, what the fuck? Y'all been doing this shit for a long time. Been.
It's been a race war. We just haven't been really participating till now. Now they're about to get some participants.
Oh, definitely.
Because this is definitely bringing Black people's awareness to the forefront. And like I said, I mean, across the street from City Hall, Tasha.
That's crazy. There is no fucking way you don't got no footage of that. None at all.
There's no way. So, I had the names of the individuals. I wanted to say their names. I don't have all their names. I know one name is Robert Fuller, and that was in California. The other one was in California too. I forgot the other guy's name was. The other one was in New York, in fucking Central Park. And then one was in South Africa. But then there was another one somewhere else in the United States. And then the guy who they found hanging from the tree in Palmdale, California, they just shot his brother today. Yeah, they shot his brother. I posted that. They shot his supposedly half brother today, shot him to death.
That's crazy.
In Palmdale. And it's crazy because the people who shooting, they're not in police cars. They're not, I ain't gonna say unmarked cars. They look like just regular cars, like niggas riding around in regular cars.
Shit. Just got a badge in their pocket, like, I'm not working.
A bunch of cars, just not one is a police car though. Nail one is a police car, but it's niggas getting out of cars with vests and guns, and then you hear gunshots, and they shot him and killed him.
That is ridiculous.
So now people are starting to say that his brother knew something. That's why they killed him.
That is kind of odd for that shit to have happened so fucking close together like that, for it to be related and shit. That like something got to be going on. These niggas getting out of control.
That's very odd. And on top of that, we just have a supposed leader who is really just pushing this racist rhetoric as much as he possibly can.
He's trying to create the shit, and he keep acting
I
like
think
he's so
he
ignorant to
wants
it.
it. People are saying he wants it so that he can start martial law. Not a big believer in that, because
I wouldn't doubt it. It's a strategy that a dumbass would pull. So I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him.
I don't think martial law would change anything. What would it change? It wouldn't change anything. People are already in their house.
They would just heighten what the fuck is already going on.
Right, but if you tell us to stay in our houses, most people are going to, if they're not, it just depends on what the martial law would include. If the shit includes some shit like if you outside, you get shot and killed, then that's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? If it's martial law where they they shut down the country, that's going to be a problem. Because white people, the problem is going to be white people. Unfortunately, honestly, they're the ones who can't sit the fuck down anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. They're going to be the one. That's the purge right there. That's
right.
The purge.
Right. They're going to be the ones who set it off, not black people. It'll be white people who set the shit off.
Very true.
Who shoots and kills a cop first. And you'll be like, damn, what? Yeah. It is what it is. So yeah, it's been a wild week. It's been a very, very wild and crazy week.
You watched The Chi?
The Chi?
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl was just talking about The Chi.
They got the marathon on BET all day, so I've been watching that shit trying to catch up because it's about to come back on next week. But it's gonna be weird as hell without old boy. If you kept up, Brandon, I think his name was.
Yeah, he won't be in season 3.
The one who got accused of, I guess, touching the old girl inappropriately, get kicked off the show. I'm like, how they gonna tell the story now? He was like the main goddamn character. I love that show.
Yeah, he was one of the reasons I watched it, so I probably don't watch it. Yeah, I seen that I didn't know it was coming back on though. Cause my girl was just telling her girl about it. Like, I guess she was watching it and trying to catch up and shit.
Yeah, it's like, I want to say either Sunday or something. I can't think of the exact day, but it's soon. That's why they putting out this marathon so you can catch up now.
I'm waiting on that good snowfall to come back on.
Man, oh, I love that shit. That was a classic.
Like I said, I think we're gonna do.
That's probably not gonna be until like September though.
I know, right? I'm waiting on Wentworth about to come back out too. I know you don't watch Wentworth though, did you?
No, I don't think I was watched that one. I ain't hip at all. Wait a minute. What about the one with Forrest Whitaker, Father of Harlem?
Oh yeah, Godfather Harlem. But I don't know when that come back out.
I hope it come back out. That was good.
I know I think they got green light for another season, but I just don't know when they come back on. But yeah, that was good too.
That was good as hell. I like that a lot.
Godfather Harlem.
Bro, look at Forrest cock-ass ass.
You see Taco Bell fired old boy?
I didn't look into it. I saw the post, but I didn't really look into it. What happened?
Fired the nigga. He had on the Black Lives Matter mask.
Black Lives Matter. Okay. Yeah. But he had the mask on. Mm-hmm. But then said the policy was you got to have a mask, but just not that mask.
You got to have a mask on, it just can't be. It can't say nothing about Black Lives Matter.
But it can have everything else. It can have Wonder Woman and...
It can have Make America Great Again, whatever the fuck else you want. But
okay, I got you. So I can get that one. I can get MAGA.
Taco Bell, they canceling Taco Bell, but I never ate Taco Bell anymore.
No, nigga. I don't think that many black folks fuck with Taco Bell, nigga. Our system ain't aligned for whatever the fuck is in that goddamn meat.
That's whatever, right. Whatever's in that meat, they don't, That shit go in and out, nigga. What?
That shit is ridiculous. That feel like a virus. That's the Rona right there. That's the Rona. That's the Rona. I'm dead ass on that one.
Taco Bell, that's the Rona right there. Taco Bell, AKA.
It really is. Nasty ass shit. I miss it though, because I used to love that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Back when I was a young youngster, I had that ironclad stomach. Yes, I could eat anything back in the day.
Without the ironclad stomach.
Ironclad, I eat any goddamn thing, and I'd be good to go. I'd do a burp, and it was good to go. I'm good. No, it's gone.
Like no heartburn or nothing back there, huh?
Nothing. None of that. Now I gotta be concerned with every goddamn thing. Gotta have some Alka-Seltzer and shit.
Nigga can't even eat too late. Nigga fuck around and eat too late. It's heartburn all.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, nigga. You ain't getting no sleep. Like I can't even lay down my chest. It's all in here. Can't do it. Can't do that shit no more.
No sleep.
Wait a minute. So Juneteenth tomorrow. What you got planned? And Father's Day this weekend. What's the business?
Oh, you know, I ain't doing much for Father's Day. I'll probably kicking with my people, my father and my son and shit. Juneteenth, though, whatever, bro. You know, we can, you want to link up, we can smoke. It don't matter. Shit, I'm gonna be high, whatever it is.
I'm trying to figure out, it's something going on like a collective group, like some type of. I'm gonna have to repost it when we get off of this. It's something going on that I was interested in doing, but I didn't realize that Juneteenth was a Friday. I thought it was Saturday, so I'm like, oh hell yeah, me and my kids can go down here. But more so, trying to figure out how to organize funds to create shit in the community. And I want to say they're trying to start like a grocery store co-op. So they're trying to get people to come in. They talking about it, and I think they're gonna have like little Juneteenth presentations and shit like that. LaShawn wife posted it, Tia.
Yeah.
Yeah, she posted it, so I'm gonna have to repost it just to refresh
everybody's
memory. You said what?
What time is it?
And that's the thing. I don't forget. I forget. I want to say it's probably sometime during when I gotta work. I don't know, like midday. I don't want to say it's late, but I don't know. I'm gonna repost it.
Yeah, repost it because if it's something, I go down there and check it out. If it's something, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it seemed like it was worthwhile, something to pique your interest, something different for you to do.
Because we definitely got to start looking into doing some fundraising. But I'll talk to you about that once I get this 501c3 finalized and everything, and we can start looking into putting some things together too. Because on the nonprofit side,
hell yeah.
You know, this is gonna be my leap of faith right here. So we're gonna go ahead and try to make this shit happen, and you know, work on that. So where can I get you at, Queen?
As always, Queen Marie _CLE.
All right, now I appreciate everybody stopping by. The Metal God, Mr. Polite, the director, Hobo Chillin', everybody who's in the live chat. We appreciate y'all stopping by. We love them pod points. You catch us every Thursday, 9 o'clock. The rest of our team weren't here today, but, you know, they pop in and out sometimes. You know how it be. It's COVID. Other than that, you give me a SOEMG. And this is the Smartalecs Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. And peace. Y'all have a good night.
Back to my meatloaf.
Well, meatloaf should be done by now.
It should be done. I let it cook for a little, I had it set, so it should just be kind of just sitting in there warming, but hopefully it's done. I'm ready to eat, guys.
You should smell that shit. You should smell the smell lingering out throughout.
Yeah, I do. That's why my stomach growling. Been sitting there growling the whole goddamn time. I'm hungry. Shit. I'm out.
All right, peace.
Bye.